I always find it so weird seeing people that, YouTubers that you grew up watching, this and that, and they're just in like completely different places in life. And for me, someone who I really enjoy where they are in life, from what I've seen, is Stampy Longnose. You know what I mean? He's out living a normal life, still doing his little childhood friendly stuff, this and that, blah blah. And from overall, from what I've seen of him, he's living pretty good. Although I haven't checked on him in a minute. But with popular MMOs, I cannot believe that he is where he is. How far down his life has spiraled. And every couple of years, I do a checkup just to see how he's doing. And every time it gets worse and worse. And this is the worst I've seen it. It's just so fucking bad. I just can't believe this is like what it's come to, I guess you could say. So here, clearly, I mean, he's getting arrested. And the best thing to do is, run away from the cops. And I just can't believe it.
For you, wake up, wake your ass up.
Weed and a ton of fireball. Homie is messed up.
Just put your arms like you're praying. Look on what? Like you're praying.
Yeah, just like palm stuff.
No, I'm about to get chased!
Holy shit, like, what the fuck? Man, he really tried to pull the old trap card on them and just, like, tried running away like a Pokemon, throwing a little fucking plushie, hoping the Pokemon goes for it. But wow, that is not what happened at all. Oh my goodness. Like, he didn't even try it correctly. I don't know. I just feel like, A, that's something you should never do, obviously. And B, like, he was already being held by the cops. Like, there's no way, like, he was gonna be able to get away with that, right? Like, there's just no fucking way.
No, I'm about to get chased!
You won't believe who it is, Sarge. Who is it? It's YouTube boy.
On March 20th, 2024, officers in Jacksonville, Florida receive reports of a man sleeping on a residential street.
It's so funny how they call him YouTube Boy as well. Like what? I don't know. I just find it funny because it's a matter of like, I feel like there's a lot of like videos, or I guess you could say, about like YouTubers or like TikTok stars or whatever, where they feel too good and high and mighty for the police, like they're above the law. And so I can kind of understand where they're coming from. We're like, oh, another YouTuber. Oh my god, a typical fucking Tuesday for fucking Florida. And it's just interesting because from what I've seen so far of it, which is like 5 minutes deep into this, I don't think he doesn't really brag about being a YouTuber, you know what I mean? And the fact they find out is crazy. Like, I would have not recognized them. I really would not have recognized them at just looking at him. I really would have never recognized them.
Reports of a man sleeping on a residential street. What they don't expect is to find one of YouTube's most popular former stars, who turns a simple wellness check into a chaotic encounter, leaving another mark on an already unraveling legacy.
You going to jail?
Again.
You can Minecraft that.
The following is based on official police records.
I feel that to be so much worse. So much worse. It was supposed to be a wellness check, just to like, hey, are you okay? Are you alive? Do you need help? And for some reason, well, obviously, you'll see later on as to why, obviously, but he tried running away. And it's like, my guy, like, holy shit, that's so crazy. Like, you're just adding more charges to yourself, because if they already recognize you as, like, a famous YouTuber, you're kind of fucked. You know what I mean? Like, you're kind of, from what I imagine, you're already kind of fucked.
Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. It's near midnight when dispatchers receive a 911 call from a concerned Florida resident.
Hi there. I just came home from picking my sister up at the airport, and there's a man kind of laying in the road.
Any drink or drugs, weapons involved that you know of?
I do not know.
Do you think he's trying to harm himself?
I think he might be dead, or I don't know.
An officer arrives to find a man lying on the pavement beneath a streetlight, dressed only in shorts and a t-shirt despite the chilly 45-degree weather.
And that also feels bad. Like, she wasn't even calling because he was in danger or endangering others. Like, it's just a matter of like, hey, I'm scared this guy is not doing well. Can you please make sure he's alive, or at least like do something about the body? Because like, yeah, I mean, I don't blame him for calling the cops just to make sure that A, no one around him is in danger or like something's happening, and or B, like, making sure that he's okay. Like, that's completely like understandable. And I mean, how badly it turned is so crazy.
Hey, sheriff's office. Do you live here? Huh? Hey, wake up, man. I don't got all day for you. Wake up. Wake your ass up.
You had a bit too much drink tonight, man? You're good?
You live here?
Where do you live? Let's see what's some of these.
I can't hear you, man.
I had a lot of sales rolls. Sorry.
You had a lot of what?
See some girls.
That alcohol, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, bro.
Do you live around here?
Yeah, do you want to say it?
Do you have like an ID on you by chance?
Okay. See, no, okay.
Well, I just want to make sure you get home safe, that's all.
Yeah, I got it. Sorry, I didn't even see it. I'm so sorry. Like,
Well,
nothing annoying. Sorry, bro.
No. Do you have an ID? Like a wallet on you or anything?
In like 5 minutes, I'll give it to you.
All right, well, hurry up, bro, because you're about to be going to jail.
I'm going to jail?
Yeah, you're sleeping on the ground.
I'm so sorry that my parents had jail to me when I was here.
Do you even live here? Where do you live?
The man is able to provide
Man, that's so bad. I've never been that drunk to where I'm slurring words. Or so I think. My friends tell me otherwise. But motherfucker is speaking cursive right now. Because when I slur words, like when I just can't really talk, it's mostly because I speak so fast that like my words just run together. That's something that I do very often. And, you know, motherfucker is not even saying anything. Like, he's that fucking drunk and he's like... I just find it goofy how he's like talking to the cops as if he's talking to his friends. Like, bro, give me 5 minutes, I'll give you my ID. Like, you know who I am. Like, bro, please, just trust. But no, man, no, this is not something you want to tell the cops. And they're being really nice about it. They're being like really nice about like, hey man, like, are you okay? You know, you're too drunk, this and that. All we need is an ID, blah blah blah. And when it gets annoying, that's whenever they're like, hey man, you're about to go to jail. I just wanted to let you know to please like cooperate. And I mean, they're in their right to do so because he is not really cooperating. He's thinking that they're his homies, just like messing with him at some point.
The officers quickly note is nowhere nearby.
Commissioner Drive?
Commissioners.
Where's that at? Is that by San Pablo? Is that by San Pablo?
Yes.
So what are you doing all the way down over here if you live?
You're a ways from home, bud. Probably at least like 20 minutes out.
I was drinking. Friends wanted to come over to make sure I was good, that's all.
So how do you get over here?
Just drove. That's all they did.
Somebody dropped you off here?
Yeah, they dropped me off here, yeah.
You need rescue to come check you out?
No, I'm actually fine. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, can you call Uber or somebody to come get you? Because you're in this condition, you're not even safe to walk.
Oh, yeah, I apologize for that. I didn't...
Yeah, you just call a friend.
Yeah, do you got like anybody who can come pick you up? Because like,
No, I
seriously,
can't.
yeah, you're like 20 minutes from home, man, and that's like fast driving. You're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I apologize for that. to be annoying.
Well, what's your name?
Pat.
Pat?
What's your last name, Mr. Pat?
Julian L.
Can you spell that for me?
Better known as Pat, 35-year-old Patrick Thomas Julianell is the creator behind the massively successful YouTube channel PopularMMOs. His content primarily focused on the game Minecraft, earning him over 17 million subscribers before he suddenly stopped uploading in 2023, leaving fans to wonder where he'd gone. When officers ask Pat if there's anyone he can call to pick him up, they quickly run into a problem.
Oh no, it's dead.
Dead?
Yeah, that.
I appreciate like the narrators or like the editor of this video, like giving us a lore drop as to who this is and everything. You know, like showing his channel, showing what it made, and then just like suddenly he stopped and left fans wondering, where has he been? Well, guess what? Here he is. Here's your burning question as to where he is. He is getting not arrested so far, but he's definitely, you know, with the police, not in a great spot. Like, homie.
While one officer returns to his cruiser to find a phone charger Pat can use, the other stays with him as he begins to voice a concern.
Don't really feel like getting arrested.
Yeah, you're sleeping on the ground.
Yeah, no.
Multiple people are calling it in. Their person might be dead.
Yeah,
That a person doesn't even live here.
yeah, I know.
You want to sit inside the car. It's nice and warm.
I just don't want to go to jail again.
Pat is no stranger to the justice system. On May 16, 2021, he was arrested on charges of domestic battery causing bodily harm, but the case was later dropped. According to multiple news reports at the time, Julianell posted a statement on Twitter shortly after the incident that has since been deleted, claiming the accusations were false. Unfortunately for Pat, his fear of returning to jail is about to become a bitter reality.
Man, and they're adding more and more lore drops. Like, I did not know about half of these. Like, that's fucking crazy to me. And I don't know, like, he obviously he's not in the right state of mind, but just like putting like, hey, I don't want to go back to jail. is already, I don't know, something I feel like you wouldn't want to tell cops. You know what I mean? Something you don't want cops to know, like, hey, you know what? This is something that's already happened before. I want to be there again. And it's like, oh.
Allow Pat to warm up in the back of the cruiser while his phone charges in the front seat. At the moment, he isn't under arrest or being detained. However, the situation quickly changes when officers look inside his backpack.
I'm gonna glove up before I start touching weed and a ton of Fireball. Homie is messed up. Bruh. That's why I asked. I knew. I knew. He spelled his own last name wrong.
What's his name?
Patrick Julianel. Could you try to spell your last name for me? I understand it's French.
Only you can't spell it.
I can spell it.
Only you can't spell it.
Is it Julianel?
Simmons 94, because you might have to call it Sarge.
As one officer steps away to pull his criminal history, the other confirms his suspicions that Pat is indeed the well-known YouTube star.
I don't blame him for giving consent to search his bag. Obviously, I mean, like I said, it's 45 degrees outside over there where he's at right now, and he's in a t-shirt and shorts. So yeah, it's cold, this and that, blah blah blah. And to get in like warmth, I guess you could say, it makes sense to want to like go in and to a nice warm car. You know what I mean? But man, he completely forgot what was in his bag. Completely forgot. And oh man, this is awkward. And I like that the way the narrator was. Right now, he's not under arrest or detained until, you know, like, I love that by the narrator.
Like that.
Not Xbox. I never played Xbox.
You didn't have like a YouTube channel?
YouTube, yeah, but not Xbox.
What was the YouTube channel about?
Video games.
What type of video games?
Minecraft.
Minecraft? Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. That's YouTube boy off Commissioner Drive.
I have no idea what that neighborhood even is. The commissioner means nothing to me.
You know where you did the 51 for that fraud case, right? With St. Johns County.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
God. Okay. Yep.
With the airstrip.
Jesus.
You have a city councilman at every house like $2 million and up. That's why I'm like, you got it.
I didn't know that was commissioner. Okay.
And despite him being being like questioned about all this stuff, this and that, like, he's still really cool about, like, you know what, yeah, I had a YouTube channel, and yeah, I uploaded Minecraft videos, but he never like bragged about it or seemed like high and mighty, if that makes sense. And that's something that I will say at the very least, because like I said, most YouTubers or TikTokers that I see that are being arrested or whatever think they're high and mighty, and he obviously, I mean, he doesn't think that of himself from what I've seen from that. But obviously, he does not like have like huge narcissism about it, and you know what? That's something that I can respect. That's the one thing that I can respect about this entire situation.
Just checked out the bag there.
Yes. I mean, there's nothing to that.
So, well, hey, you had the big old bottle of Fireball, which probably explains why you're. Yeah, you can have alcohol, right? That probably explains part of why you were passed out on the sidewalk there, right? So, what about the weed in the bag? Well, let me enlighten you here. This weed in the bag, the nice little jar.
It's a candle jar. It's not a regular. There's no prescription, no nothing.
Yeah, it's not like you got this on like a med card, because that doesn't come like that. So, what's up? You don't know you're drunk? Have you been smoking as well?
I don't smoke. That's the funny part.
You don't smoke, but you have marijuana.
Yeah, well, so why do you have the jar of pot?
I guess.
What?
I don't smoke.
All right, fair enough. Yeah.
Man, they really cornered him. Like, they really cornered him, telling him, hey, you know, like, you can have alcohol. You know, you're cool. It's fine. Like, you know, we drink too. You know, we're homies. We're all about that. But like, this weed though, you know, what about that? Like, wow. And then his answer, which, fair to say, was actually not a bad answer. Like, okay, I guess my lawyer will have to explain that to you. Which I guess, like, when the cops are literally questioning you, like, you're kind of cornered, obviously, so it makes sense as to why you would call your lawyer out. But it's so crazy how, like, that's, like, the smartest thing he said throughout this entire thing. Because everything that's happened to him so far is just really, really bad and just really, like, obviously drunk, obviously, like, not knowing what's happening. And the one thing is he's able to, like, you know, okay, my lawyer will have to answer for that. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all.
Their brief interview, officers make the determination to place Pat under arrest, but they're about to learn that Pat has no intention of making it easy.
This narrator goes so hard. Like, oh my god, the narrator, he knows exactly what he's doing. He tells a story like he's reading off a book. Obviously, maybe a script, but like I love all this like little foreshadowing that he's doing. You know, oh, he could be a YouTuber. In fact, he is a YouTuber. You know what? He is under arrest, but you know what? He's not gonna make it easy for them. They're gonna struggle, and you're gonna watch, just watch. And I don't know, the narrator is really doing a service to this entire video because wow, he is crushing it. He really fucking is.
Look at what? Like you're praying. Yeah, just like palms touching. We're not doing this.
Alright. Kilo 261 fighting one. Kilo 261 fighting one. Stop
Bro.
resisting. Stop resisting.
I said we're good already. I said we're good. Huh? Buddy?
Stop.
I said we're good already. Why do you keep
Stop.
Why do you keep saying stop? When I said good.
Stop.
Just face
I
down.
said we're good, buddy. I said we're good. Get it out of my ear.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Hey, you about to get tased.
I already told you I'm good.
You are about to get tased.
Are you saying that?
You are about to get tased.
I'm saying
You are about to get tased.
I'm saying
I got him. Get your cups. I got him.
I'm saying
Right.
good.
Yeah.
Resisting what violence?
Yep.
Good. You don't have to save me. I said I'm good.
Get your ass up.
I am, but you
I have an open unit. Stop.
I didn't
Do not kick.
I didn't kick
Do
anything.
not kick.
Did I kick anything?
Alright. I gotta pop this and you're gonna sit in, alright? Hey.
Buddy, I didn't do anything. Okay.
Yeah, get on in.
Yeah, trying. Let me in.
Get your feet in.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Backup soon arrived.
Yeah, probably something you don't want to do is try to escape the cops whenever they're trying to arrest you or put you in handcuffs. Like I said earlier, he did a smart thing by allowing his lawyer to speak for him because he knows he's not in the right state of mind to defend himself over the weed that he had. But you can't really defend yourself against trying to escape the cops and being placed under arrest using trying to resist arrest using force. Like that's not really something that looks good in the court of law. So I mean, I don't know where that that brief flash of being smart with the cops and trying to get out of the situation went. Cause like it's like he used all his mana on just that one move of just like, hey, my lawyer's here for a minute, my lawyer's gonna speak for me, and just wasted it all. And so later on, like intelligence, just like he rolled a 1, and motherfucker just like tried the worst idea possible, and yeah, as you can tell, it did not go well for him.
His bond was set at $2,503. On March 20th, 2024, he was declared indigent, meaning a determination was made that he couldn't afford a private attorney, and he was appointed a public defender. He initially entered a plea of not guilty, but later accepted a plea deal on November 20th, 2024. As a result of the plea deal, adjudication was withheld, and his possession charge was dropped. Pat was sentenced to complete 12 months of probation, 100 hours of community service, and a mandatory substance abuse evaluation with follow-up treatment. He was also ordered to provide a $1,000 donation to the Police Memorial Fund and write an apology to the officer he assaulted. However, on January 8, 2025, he was found to have violated his probation due to substance-related issues after failing a drug test on December 20, 2024. Pat claimed he was given a pill at a party several days earlier and didn't realize what was in it. This violation led to a warrant for his arrest issued on January 10, 2025. On February 2, 2025, police responded to Pat's home address in reference to a mentally ill person, where he then was arrested for the active warrant. His probation was subsequently modified to include GPS monitoring and completion of an inpatient treatment program. On May 12, 2025, a warrant was issued for his arrest due to a second violation of probation, when he submitted a urine sample which tested positive for marijuana and alcohol. Fans to this day continue to post on his videos and social media accounts, hopeful that one day he may make a comeback.